Hi, my name is Gopi Krishnan Rajbahadur. I'm an SPDX ambassador, and I'm a co-lead of the AI and the dataset profile for the SPDX 3.0. And I also am a co-founder of the open source project Open Datalogy, which is a Linux Foundation project which looks into dataset license compliance. And I'm very happy to be here. Oh, this event has been fantastic. Like the scale of the event and the content and everything has been so good. And I wasn't expecting the grandeur, so that was something of a surprise for me. But in general, the event has been very informative, and the amount of people that I've been able to see, network, say hi to, and the amount that I've been able to learn from the meticulous organization of the event has been amazing. I feel very happy to be here. OpenEuler community feels very vibrant and vast to me. Like from from my interactions with OpenEuler so far, and what I have seen today, and what I've with my involvement with OpenEuler. For a project this massive, the community usually feels pretty fragmented, but with OpenEuler it doesn't feel like that at all. It feels like a very friendly, very welcoming, and a very active community. And more importantly, OpenEuler feels very welcoming, and the way they collaborate with many different international organizations like SPDX, everything feels very professional, and it's always been a pleasure to work with OpenEuler. So that's been my impression about OpenEuler community so far. I think it's fantastic for OpenEuler to go global, especially for an enterprise operating system, and something with applications that is far-reaching and can benefit the global community. It's always helpful if the project interacts with international standards like SPDX, OpenChain, and everything. So the efforts to globalize, I think, would actively help in increased adoption and increased developer interest, not just from China, but from everywhere across the world. And it will also help in people being more willing to adopt OpenEuler globally for many different use cases. So I completely applaud and appreciate the globalization efforts of OpenEuler. I know OpenEuler has an English website and English documentation, but still some of the resources seem to be available only in Chinese, and if we have to communicate or ask questions to people, it's still the main language of communication still feels like it's Mandarin. Which is not bad, but it kind of prevents the global community from actively participating. So using English as using English as lingua franca more would be really beneficial for the globalization efforts, I think. So SPDX is a software bill of materials standard, right? Like, so the more bill of materials, the more the standard gets tested with especially systems that are large, real world, and complex, the better it is for the standard, and the better SPDX can refine itself to be able to represent systems of similar scale. So from that standpoint, OpenEuler is probably is one of the biggest projects, one of the biggest open source projects out there. So if SPDX can successfully represent and work with OpenEuler, that is going to be mutually beneficial in the sense that OpenEuler gets a ISO standard to write their bill of materials, whereas on the other hand, SPDX gets to refine the various fields that it needs to adjust and work with to represent systems of such scale. So it's a very mutually beneficial partnership, and I look forward to being able to write SPDX documents for OpenEuler in whole, so that the project can be completely traceable, well documented, and SPDX can also modify, refine to accommodate large systems better.